What's up, everybody? This is Jesse Goku here, and this is another episode of Dragonball 24/7 podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about several things, including the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super. I'm sorry, guys, that I haven't been updating the podcast. I've had a lot of major setbacks in this month, the month of June. You're probably listening to this podcast, and it's already July. Had a lot of major setbacks. It's been really tough, and thank you for a lot of my friends for their thoughts and prayers. But let's get down to it. Now, one of the things that I want to talk about is a lot of fans keep coming up with the theory that Goku Black is Goten from Trunks' timeline. Now, there's no possible way that it's Goten, because if you watch the History of Trunks movie, when Ox King shows up to the house with the groceries, he tells Chi-Chi that he'd heard a rumor that Gohan had taken it upon himself to challenge the androids. Chi-Chi then states, as she's fearing for Gohan's well-being, that he is all she has left. Looking at a picture of her with Goku and Gohan as a child, she does say that Gohan is all she has left. So that does, and that right there is several years after Goku's death. So it's easy to say that Trunks was never born in Trunks' timeline, because even then, Trunks is a year and a half older than Goten. So Goten was probably conceived right before the Cell Games, during the 10-day time period that they were resting and training. A lot of things had changed in the timeline, including Goku getting attacked by the heart virus much later on, because when he had died in Trunks' timeline, he died of the heart virus, and then 9 months later, the androids attacked, and then that's when they killed everyone. Now, okay, and so obviously it cannot be Goten. There's no possible way it can be Goten. I know there's a lot of people saying that, why can't it be Goten? Why can't it possibly? I just said why it can't be Goten. The fact that people are still saying that it's Goten is it's very idiotic. I mean, there are a lot of people that want it to be Goten so bad that they'll come up with any theory as to making it possible, but the fact of the matter is this: Goten did not exist in Trunks' timeline, so it's definitely Goku. Now, there's another theory going around that maybe the heart virus that killed Goku in Trunks' timeline has something to do with Goku being evil, and that's what's causing Black Goku to destroy the world. Now the thing was, there's a theory as to how Goku got that heart virus. The theory is that when he crash landed on Yardrat, he didn't check the atmosphere to make sure it was safe. He was there for a long time. He was gone for almost a whole year. Then he comes back. Several years later, he was attacked by the heart virus. It's never stated that he was patient zero, but he is one of the first people, if not the first person, to be attacked by this virus. And then other people started hearing about it, catching it, and that's when they developed a cure. Because Goku was one of the few patients early on to get it before they even had a cure for it. Could Goku have gotten it while he was on Yardrat? That is a possibility, because he crash landed on the planet without checking the environment. He probably could have survived there, but the air was still toxic. Because, like human beings, Saiyans also require basic needs like oxygen, water, and food. So I don't think the heart virus has anything to do with it. I honestly believe, and I'm still sticking to my theory, that it is Goku's body, but it's not Goku himself. His body's being controlled by this new Kai, the God King Zamasu. He's the one controlling Goku's body, because in the last podcast I talked about, he was referring to Trunks as Saiyan. Saiyans are a very proud race, or this, that. He kept referring. Why would Goku refer to Trunks as Saiyan when Goku's more of a Saiyan than Trunks? Trunks is only a hybrid, a half-breed, as some of you would say, where Goku is a purebred. He's pure Saiyan. So it would make more sense that it is Goku's body, but he's being mind controlled. Now, could he be fused with somebody? I think the God King Zamasu is definitely behind it, because earlier I said, in one of the earlier podcasts, I said that maybe this Kai is definitely one of the Kais from the 6 universes that were destroyed, and now he's gone rogue, and maybe he's trying to get revenge on Zeno by using Goku's body to destroy the other universes. But now I'm kind of second guessing that. I'm still going to go with that theory as one of my theories as to what it could be, but a lot of new clues point towards another theory that maybe this Goku Black is being used as a tool to cleanse the timeline. Like maybe he's there to destroy Trunks' timeline because it shouldn't exist anymore. Because Wiz said that manipulating time and altering the timeline is a very bad criminal offense, even for gods. It's prohibited even amongst the gods. Now, Whis did manipulate time for like 5 minutes, but he didn't completely alter the timeline, where Trunks created another universe within Universe 7, making it branch out. Think of Universe 7 as like a tree. And as a tree grows, it grows branches. And Universe 7 is definitely the main tree, but Trunks' timeline is like a branch out. Now, originally, I know that kind of doesn't make sense because Trunks' timeline is the original timeline, where Goku's is the altered timeline. But if that's the route they're going to go, then that would definitely be how it could work, because Trunks' timeline is not Universe 6. Remember, folks, that in Universe 6, the Saiyans are all still alive. Frost is kind of like a hero slash villain, where he hires people to destroy the planets, and then he saves them and then sells them for like pennies on the dollar. Where the Saiyans are guns for hire, but good guys. And they live on a planet called Salad. And based on the flashbacks that we saw Trunks have, it is definitely the same Trunks that we remember from the Android saga. And remember, all of his origins are the same. Goku sent to Earth from planet Vegeta to destroy the planet, loses to Master Roshi in the World Martial Arts Tournament, defeats Demon King Piccolo, dies against Raditz, defeats Frieza, and up until the Android saga, it was all the same feats. Once the Android saga, then it branched out into its own thing. So it's definitely not Universe 6. I know there's a lot of people trying to say that it's another universe, that it could be one of the other 12 universes, or maybe one of the 6 universes. No. Akira Toriyama already stated there are no mirror universes. Like, we won't see 100 Gokus like in the Dragon Ball Multiverse comic book, the fan-made comic, which is a really great comic, but still, I mean, 100 Gokus, that gets really old really fast. So it's definitely not a Universe 6. It's definitely part of Universe 7. Now, I'm rambling on a little bit, trying to lecture everyone. I'm sorry about that. But it's definitely Goku's body. Now, what is going on with Goku's body? I think that the God King Zamasu is definitely mind controlling him. That's definitely a possibility. Now, could it be a rogue Kai, or maybe he's doing his job, because he said he came to destroy all the Earthlings in the name of justice. Now, could he be like a self-righteous villain? Yeah, possibly. But at the same time, he had a ring that was called the Ring of Time, and it sent him to the past. Now, that's another strong indication that it definitely has something to do with this God character. And Akira Toriyama said that the God of Destruction, the Kaioshins, and Zeno himself would all get involved. What if this Kai is the God King? What if this God King is trying to fix the timeline? Like, Trunks' timeline should no longer exist. This universe should not exist anymore. So now he's trying to cleanse it. And since it was Trunks who altered the timeline, his universe is the one being punished for the crime. Trunks altering the timeline is it's a big time crime. Like, even amongst the gods, it's prohibited. So this is definitely your top tier crime committed. So if Trunks is looked at as a criminal, because this guy is after Trunks, and he definitely hunted him down. If he was just trying to destroy the planet, he would have just left Trunks alone and destroyed the planet. No, he's torturing Trunks, and he's cleansing the planet. What if this Goku Black seems like a villain now, but in actuality he's being used by the Kai as a way to fix the timeline and to punish Trunks for the crime that he committed. What if that's a possibility? What if that is why Goku Black is being used? There are so many possibilities, so many things that are going on that it's hard to stick to one. So I'm going to leave everyone with that until we see the next episode Sunday morning, Saturday night. I watched the episodes raw, but then I also watched them subtitled to compare notes. And I got to say, this is an exciting time to be a Dragon Ball fan. In my next podcast, I'm going to talk about Dragon Ball Fusions, the 3DS game that's coming out. So I know there's a lot of people that still don't know about the game. And I'll talk about Xenoverse too. Alright guys, this is Jesse Goku. Thanks for listening to my podcast. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let your friends know. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I will answer any questions, whether it's about the current arc that's going on or anything Dragon Ball related, like why did Goku kill this person, or why did this person kill Goku, or why did this happen, why did Gohan transform, anything at all whatsoever. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/geeks5ever. Help us hit 100 subscribers so we can get our custom URL. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot more podcasts. I've been taking a break, trying to slow down, but I will be doing a lot more podcasts. So just check us out. And this is Jesse Goku. Stay classy, everyone.